Hello, 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 my fire signs. This is going to be for my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius with a special shout out and happy birthday to the Leos. Fire signs, this is your message. Hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day, okay? Join me today for your message. Let's see what's coming in new for you. What's the energy surrounding you? What's going on, all right? So tap in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all of the good things that you know you got to do to engage with a channel. Let's do that, all right? And if you need to contact me, look in the description box for any details, but you can reach me by email at aquamay1234 at yahoo.com. Hit me up if you need a reading or whatever else. All right, let's go. That's enough talking. Fire signs. What do we have going on for you? What is the energy surrounding the Aries, the Leos, and the Sagittarius at this time? Okay, it is a fire season at this time. It's Leo season, so things are definitely moving and shaking. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Thank you to the angels, the ancestors, the guardians, and the guides for being here with us today, and our higher selves in alignment with the universe. And God is always and forever with us. Okay, hello, hello. Thank you, Pride, for being here. All right, let's see what we got for the fire signs today. Okay, if you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart, you could resonate with this. So just stick around and see what comes out. Ooh, conflict and defeat, and it came out in reverse. Okay, so there's some back and forth here. All right, your strength. Something is being tested, your power, your energy, right? You could feel a little depleted at this time. Okay, Leo season with this lion, number 8. All right, it's a time where this conflict and defeat, because it did come out in reverse. I don't normally take these cards in reverse, but I feel like it's necessary to do that. I feel like you're breaking away from things. You're getting yourself out of the middle of certain situations or being a part of certain situations. Okay, you're in the energy of like looking at what is wasting your time. All right, looking at doing what you got to do to go the opposite direction of where the chaos is, where the hecticness is, right? Where people are not being honest. All right, so you could be really tired of something, right? You're like fed up with something. You're over and done with it. You know, you want no parts of it. All right, fire signs. And I feel like this is definitely, you have this partnerships and alliances with power here. So there could be like some type of power structure, power struggle type energy, right? I feel like you're coming to a point where you realize you're wasting your time, right? Trying to maybe combat something or, you know, kind of approach something in a very particular way. I feel like you feel the energy like I don't got time for this. I don't even, it don't have, it's not an interest to you anymore. It's not a challenge, or it's not satisfying. It's not giving you what you want. So I'm getting this energy of like uh, giving up in the middle of a battle that wasn't even worth it from the beginning. Okay, so let me see. Let me get another card here for the fire signs today. What is going on with the fire? The mother of earth, fertile ground. Okay, so I get it now. Okay, this conflict and defeat in reverse with this fertile ground. You realize where something wasn't growing. It was a waste of time. Okay, purely a waste of time. And good juju, the altar of fire, where you could better spend your energy in growing something and making something work. Okay. If anybody wants a reading, please email me at aquamay1234 at yahoo.com. I will gladly do a reading for you. But again, this is a collective for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Okay? Number 40 and number 5. Okay? What number is here? 22. So the number 4 here. You gotta stick to things that are actually growing. I feel like this is definitely you're there's some place that doesn't fit you. It doesn't suit you. It's not aligned. Okay? It doesn't grow anything for you. It actually holds you back. Right? You feel like maybe you're giving too much into a situation. Right? You could be going back and forth with someone, and it's like it's a waste of your breath. It's a way you could be spending this time elsewhere. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody wants you to fight with them, or somebody maybe wants you to pay attention to them, but the type of attention that they're requiring of you doesn't allow room for growth. Okay? It's like I'm seeing like a repetitive cycle if you continue, right? It's just back and forth, back and forth. You got two. What you got? Miracles and impasse. Oof. You can't get past it. There's something here that is like, I got to just redirect myself. I can't, there's no winning here. There's a situation when you realize that in order for you to win, you will lose so much just for you to have that I won, that sensation or the visual of I won. So why waste your time here? Okay, somebody could be trying to drag you back into something, but you got better ideas and plans here. Okay, you may have wanted something and realized in the middle of it, this is not what I want. This is not exactly what I was asking for. Okay, the number 4 and 8 is important here. Okay, 4 and 8. And it says release control, surrender to the journey. There's something about surrendering it, just leaving it where it be. This impasse is a wall. There's nothing to go past here, right? There's no there. Yeah, okay. You again, that's that energy. If I get over this wall, but I've lost everything to get over it, now I got to regain everything. Where you could not have to worry about that, right? That cannot be the focus. That doesn't have to be the focus. All right. Let's see. Let's get some clarity here. Ooh, get some clarity. Don't sweat the small stuff, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Okay? Do not sweat the small stuff. Okay? You're growing something here. You're doing something here that's like, it is bigger than the program. Somebody could have told you, who do you think you are? You think you bigger than the program? All right? I hear the ice cream truck out. I love when the ice cream truck passes by when I'm doing a reading. And what I'm getting with this ice cream truck right now passing by for you guys is I'm here, right? You can see me. I am who I am. If you want it, you get it. If not, you don't. The ice cream truck, the sound comes around, people come around. Either you like it or you love it, or you don't. You get what I'm saying? Either you come out to the ice cream truck and support, or you don't. Okay? So somebody here could not be wanting to support you in some sort of way, or there could be something here that somebody wants you to support that is like hell to the absolute no. I'm not supporting that, right? So take that as it resonates. All right, fire signs. What we got going on here? What's this energy? The Page of Wands came out here in reverse. Stop and think before you go. I'm hearing do not pass go. So there's something here. There's a threshold that you're not supposed to pass with something. Okay? Because I feel like if you do, it's going to enter into your space and take over in some sort of way. It's going to create some sort of, obstacle or barrier here. Okay? So think before you act. Somebody could be getting some sort of bad news, and I feel like whatever this bad news is that like something that they thought was going to go their way is not. Okay? And if you wanted something to work in your favor and you just couldn't figure out how, there's a reason why. I'm getting that energy of like rejection is God's protection. Okay? So there's a no here. This Page of Wands is in reverse. There's a no. There's a no-go. Don't go, pass go. Don't go. Don't move. That's what I'm seeing. Like, if you was about to take some sort of action towards somebody, you got to resist. Okay? The Strength card is here again. You got to resist it. So there's some type of resistance with the partnerships and alliance. You may want to retaliate against someone. Someone may want to retaliate against you. But I feel like even if that is the case, that is a no-go. It's like if they do that, it's not going to end up, they're not going to end up on the right side of justice. All right? They lost their control. Somebody is succumbing to impulse. Okay, but there's another here that's also succumbing to their inner strength, their power. Okay, something about the resistance. Here we go with this friends and family and energies around you. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Wow, that's interesting. That's not the 5 of Cups. This is the 3 of Cups. But the 5 of Cups is like 3 cups are on the floor. And there's 3 cups right here that are up and celebrating. So there's an energy around where a group of people may think that they're winning at something against the fire signs, and they're not. Okay, there's an energy of some sort of group or a collapsing of a group in some sort of way. Some type of power that something once had, it's no longer strong. It's no longer right. It's like somebody's losing their sense of self, right? They got so deep into something that they kind of got a little lost. The magician, they fell for the illusion. They fell for the illusion that they could beat you. They fell for the illusion that something here was like, I'm gonna block this. I'm gonna block the fire sign so that they can't get. Something here is bad news, right? They don't get the news that they want, right? So that they stop and say, you know what, I'm just gonna give up. And maybe you do have to go in another direction to do something to remove yourself out of, you know, low vibrational, uh, incohesive frequencies and relationships and stuff like that. But yeah, certain battles, like choosing your battles here, certain battles can help strengthen you. Okay, this fertile ground. Certain battles you go through can help strengthen you, while others can keep you or keep you back, right? Keep you in place or something like that. So you really got to choose your battles wisely here. Okay, you have the Queen of Cups with the Magician. Somebody could be using emotional tactics to get to you, saying things maybe about your family, the High Priestess. I'm hearing don't believe it. Okay, you may be having certain, with this Queen of Cups here and the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody's trying to do something that's not working. It's just not working in their favor. It's against you. It's you trying to leave a situation. It's somebody trying to either prevent you from leaving or prevent you from feeling like something is worth it or whatever. That's very interesting because the fire energy, as we know, just imagine a fire rips through your home. You want to try anything to prevent it from spreading. You want to try anything to prevent it from changing up the environment that is already in place. Okay? So there could be an energy like that, but it's like somebody who's trying to do that to your natural sense of who you are. You get what I'm saying? Fire signs. So it's like they can't prevent the spread of who you are. They can't prevent the shine of the fire sign. They can't prevent it. They can't prevent what it is that you're supposed to gain. They can't prevent your accomplishments. They can't prevent it. There's no prevention method here for when you're supposed to have something, right? When it's already in alignment for you to have. This good juju card is also this altar of fire. Okay? So you got good juju on your side, and the fool is at the underneath that. And then you have, what does it say? Love overflowing. Okay? So you have a lot, like, whatever you're doing, it's changing things for the better. You have the Hermit and you have the Queen of Pentacles here. And look, the Queen of Pentacles is also, that's what this energy is. The Mother of Earth. Okay? Fertile grounds. And with the Hermit card, you've grown yourself. Right? I feel like you've challenged yourself. You've already, like, how do I say this? Battles that people think that they're really having with you. I feel like you got bigger battles that you're even having that people don't really understand or know about. Right? So people may be trying to stop you from doing one thing, but your mind is not even on that. You're on in a whole nother thing in a whole nother place, trying to attack that and gain, and that's on. You're in alignment, right? You're in alignment. You know, he has that lantern right there. He's following a clear path, right? The hermit is in the dark, but he's following a clear path to the fertile grounds. Okay, so my fire signs, I really do love this for you. You're not letting nobody easily move you either. Okay? Then you're not easily moved here. All right. Let me get 3 more cards here. Oh, we get the moon. All right. Secrecy, unknowns, phases. All right. There's a phase of, so fire signs, you have phases of, I know exactly what's happening to I don't know what's happening. It's like a back and forth. Like, I have a plan today. I'm following the plan. Tomorrow, the plan has changed, and I don't know what the heck is happening. But tomorrow, the next day after that, I know exactly what's going on. So it's like you're as soon as something happens, you can catch up to it. So something is not really a defeat to you, right? Something is not really catching you how it wants to, because it's like a setback today is a lesson learned tomorrow. Okay? And we have the lovers, we have the three of wands, and we have the 10 of pentacles. Okay? Ooh, everybody's here. All right. So you're thinking about something bigger and better here. All right. Don't I keep hearing that. Don't sweat the small stuff. This lovers card also is about that choice. Okay, of what gets to be worth it. This 10 of pentacles is something that's established, something that's steady, something that's constant. Okay, something that's it can last a long time. So you have to be very picky and choosy about what you're getting into. Okay, which boat are you getting into? He's looking at all these boats. He's like, okay, well, which one's going to take me to my correct destination? Okay, the Hierophant, higher power, higher knowledge, higher understanding. Okay, realizing the the fight that you go through is like I said, is a lesson for tomorrow. So you're not really down. You're not really being defeated. You're not being conquered here. You're just learning lessons. You're learning how to maneuver. You're learning how to see the wisdom in something. You're learning how to see through people, right? You're learning how to see or information that you've gained. You're starting to see it and how to implement it, right? You can see it in the real world or something like that. Okay? So, the tower. The tower's underneath that. Something is changing. Explosive energy. All right? Falling apart, collapsing. But the collapse is only room to rebuild. Collapse is only room for you to also get out of something that you felt trapped in with that tower. So the Hierophant in the tower is like you could have felt very attached, very trapped in something, very just in it, in the middle of it. The tower releases you. Okay? Easy release. All right, so I'm going to get a message for each fire sign. For Aries, for Leo, and Sagittarius. What is the advice here for each message? Aries, idealism, the sun in Aquarius. Okay, you may have Aquarius in your chart heavily, but this card talks about thinking outside of the box. All right, being a free thinker, having your ideals and sticking to them as well, right? Your morals, your understandings of life, and not being so easily persuaded about what's happening around you. All right, and let's see. For Leo, happy birthday, Leo, once again. You get two cards because you're special. You got your own energy. You got Jupiter in Leo and you have Venus in Capricorn. Interesting. Publicity and convention. So there's a certain energy for you, Leo. Like you get up out there, you show yourself out, but then you go into a kind of not hiding, but a hiding. All right. You like your comforts. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with you popping out real quick, doing what you have to do and going back into your comfort zone. All right. Going back into your cave, going back into your humble abode and letting it be what it is, right? It's like I said what I said, I did what I did, and now I'm back home. Nobody can say nothing to me. Okay, so, and there may be something here about you making something happen quickly for you, whether it be money or somebody just doing something for you that you, I don't know, but there's something here about making things happen quickly, okay? And sitting down afterwards. Alrighty, and for Sagittarius, you got your own energy too. You got the moon in Sagittarius and the sun in Taurus. Optimism and acquisition. So you're trying to get the people. You're trying to gather up your numbers. Okay, take that as it resonates for you, Sagittarius. But just be a little bit cautious here, right? Be a little bit because you're very optimistic. You like I can have everything is right here at my fingertips and I can have it all. So be careful with overindulgence. Okay, for you, message. I love you. And fire signs, I'll be back with more. Don't you worry, okay? Hit the like button. And if you need me for a reading, email me at aquamay1234 at yahoo.com and I will gladly do a reading for you, okay? I love you guys. Bye.